And so the bottom line is everything about food needs to be kept in perspective. Too little is bad, too much is bad. Moderation in all things is the best way to go. Also, with the food preservation, it has to be kept in perspective, because food spoilage and contamination is a serious problem. It wastes a lot of money. It can cause people to become very sick and even die. So the fact that we have ways of preserving food and keeping people healthy is really a really good thing. And so every once in a while you hear people complain about food additives, but again, everything in moderation. And let's see. So what I was hoping that you guys would do next is watch this movie called Food Inc. Okay, that's the last thing to do for this unit. And I want you to keep things in perspective. In that, like I have just told you that, genetically modified crops have been great because, we don't have wide-scale hunger in the United States because there's plenty of food, and there's plenty of relatively cheap food compared to people's standard of living. And it's largely because we have ways of growing crops at a relatively efficient way. And because of genetic engineering, we have higher yields to our crops per acre. And then Food Inc. has some pros and cons about the food industry in general. It's really good, so I hope you guys take the time to watch it. But again, keep an open mind and try to keep in mind this concept of risk and benefit. We haven't talked about it this semester at all, but in every chapter there's been some, if you've been reading the chapters, you'll notice that there's been some talk of risk benefit analysis, and in all things there are pros and cons, there are reasons to do things and reasons not to do things, and you just have to be well informed and balance health and safety versus well-being and needs. Okay, and so anyway, so that's the end of this unit.